Well, good morning, everybody. We arrived here at Charlestown State Park here in Charlestown, Indiana, last night after dark. It was a good drive, at least until we got here. What you doing?
Changing a tire. Look at this.
We found that last night after we backed in. Not sure how long it was like that. Just glad it didn't explode and tear everything up.
Yeah, I think I ran over something.
So we're just going to get it the tire off. We're going to head into town, get a new tire put on. Because since we're able to do that, we're parked here. We didn't want to put the China Bomb spare that we've got on the back. So we're going to go get a good Carlisle tire to put on.
Yep. All right, we'll see you guys after a while.
Well, we're here at Raven Tire. And Corey's got us a brand new tire over there.
This is always fun.
We would like to say Raven Tire is quick and very helpful, very friendly. No issues. Made a bad situation easy. So now it's off to find some breakfast.
All right, well, we got the tire changed back on there. Everything's good to go now. So now we can actually go enjoy the campground. We're going to go out and explore some. So Chrissy's going to show you the map of the campground. You can kind of see where everything's at. Then we'll go drive around and check everything out. All right, let's check it out.
All right, before I show you the actual campground, I just want to let you know where Charlestown State Park is located. We are in Indiana, back in Indiana. Woohoo! We like Indiana state parks. And it is located in the southern part of Indiana, right along the Ohio River. It's 5,100 acres, and it's located in Charlestown, Indiana. So the map, the campground map, if you look at the map, it consists of 3 different loops. We've got the Black Cherry Loop, the Pawpaw Loop, and the Mulberry Loop. And the Mulberry Loop is where we are camping at. We are in site 99, right there. And it just so happens it's a full hookup site. Water, electric, and sewer. All of these shaded in gray here are full hookups. And then in the Pawpaw Loop, they also have full hookups there too, which is nice. So we're going to get out and show you what some of the other sites look like along with ours. And we're going to check out the state park. Okay, so I want to go into one of the 3 restroom shower facilities here at the campground. Each loop has their own restroom and shower facilities. I've already checked and there's nobody inside, as always. So as you walk in, you have your stalls, your restrooms here, your handicap, your 3 regular stalls, and then in the center here, where I first walked into, you've got your sinks and your mirrors and your hand dryer. And to the right, if you walk in the door to the right, this is where the showers are. They look very clean and very bright. It's nice and bright in here. And so you have a second one, a regular shower, and then you have your handicap shower, which is nice and large. So I give the shower restroom facility a thumbs up. It's very clean looking, well taken care of, maintained. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. I would use it.
Looks like fall has arrived in Indiana. Where are we headed?
We're going inside of the park office and gift shop to find myself a magnet. It's a cute little building.
Yeah, it is.
Go.
Yeah, this is a cool gift shop. Ice cream.
Need a little robin finger puppet.
All kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Many Smokey the Bear building blocks.
Oh, you can get some building blocks.
Only you.
Can prevent forest fires.
Look.
Get your deodorant if you smell bad.
The Junior Ranger.
Or get her out of the toy section.
So I got my magnet. It was the only one they had, so I didn't really have anything to choose from, but I've got it. And then I found something else too. I got a new shirt for my collection. Like I need more shirts. The little gift shop and the park office is super nice inside. And the gentleman that checked us out and was working in there, he is actually the person that is going to do the guided hike that we're taking in the morning. We're going to take the Rose Island guided hike, and we'll let you know more about that in the morning. The river's peaceful today, except for a few boats.
Beautiful Ohio River.
Well, good morning. We are here at the parking lot for Trail 3 and 4. That's where we're meeting for the guided trail to Rose Island. We had a great time last night getting to meet everybody that was in our group. Had a lot of fun. And a little bit about Rose Island. It's an abandoned amusement park and like resort area. And it was in operation until 1937 when a devastating flood destroyed it. So we're just going to take a hike down and see the ruins that are left. And we're going to take you along.
Never did. I found this one 8 years ago in a bathroom that sat in the yard.
So we take a paved path down to the bridge, and that's where the tour actually starts. And it's roughly, what, 200 feet? We descend about 200 feet. So going down, the hike's going to be fine. Coming back up, maybe a different story.
And I'll be your guide for the next 2 hours as we tour the Rose Island site. Before we talk about Rose Island, though, I do have to tell you about the park that was here first, because if that park had not been created, Rose Island would have never came to be. So we have to go back in time to the 1880s. Louisville, Kentucky was already a big city, and you had a lot of coal being used and all those buildings and their furnaces. So you had a lot of soot, a lot of ash, and even in those days, people thought that probably wasn't the healthiest thing to be around. That at least, and you would cross what they called a swinging bridge. The bridge landed right here. Those concrete squares remains of that bridge. You can see images of it here, and as you can see, there's a whole lot of support underneath. And feel free to be honest, and I'm curious to hear some of your all's answers. If you have a favorite state park in Indiana, what is it?
Shackley.
Shackley. That's the first time I've heard that one.
That's my favorite.
Awesome. Any others?
Prophetstown.
Prophetstown. Very good.
Chain of Lakes.
Chain of Lakes, okay. You get a lot of ones I don't hear on the Patoka, okay. The arches and columns are what I call representations of the originals. And I use that word because they're not replicas. They're actually a little bit bigger than the original columns. But the original columns and arches went the entire length of the walkway. For cost reasons, we couldn't build that many, so we did 3 sets on each end, and we made them a little bit bigger to compensate. They had a connection, or they would send somebody down south, you know, just before this park would open for the season, the alligators would hatch. So they'd get a handful of alligators, bring them up here, and let them spend the summer swimming around, guarding those coins. Now, what happens to those alligators at the end of the season was anybody's guess. I like to think that they took them back down south and released them back into their native habitat. Some folks have suggested they might have taken that long stroll over to the river's edge and set them free into the Ohio. Those are the original columns. On top of each column was a lantern light fixture. And if we have any Doctor Who fans in the crowd, it looked exactly like the TARDIS. So imagine one on each top of those columns. Behind each column on this side was an iron post, And connected to those 3 posts was a sign that arched across reading Rose Island, very similar to the sign you saw at the beginning of our trail, only this sign had lights in all the letters. So that marquee appearance, he said you could see it lit up for a mile in either direction on the river. That sign disappeared sometime in the late 70s to early 80s. There are conflicting stories as to what happened to it and how it disappeared. Recently, I was actually told by a former ammo plant employee that the military took the sign down. And they had it in storage in one of the warehouses in the ammo plant, and then one day it disappeared from there.
The 3 pillars shown here was the entrance off of the Ohio River, so you would get off of the steamboat, I believe it is, and enter Rose Island here.
We have reached the swimming pool, which by most accounts was a star attraction here. In those interviews, when people were asked about the roller coaster, a lot of them would kind of say, I don't really remember it. But they all had stories about the swimming pool. And there's a couple reasons for that. First off, you have to think swimming pools were not common features. Certainly not many individuals had a swimming pool, and many communities did not have a swimming pool. You might have had a swimming hole that you went to, whether it was a creek, pond, a stream, a lake, and always liked to.
So what do we have here, Christy?
Well, back when this amusement park was running, not a lot of the people owned bathing suits. So this is a concession stand where you could rent your bathing suit. And rent a bathing suit. They also feel that they laundered them here too. They had, you know, a hand crank washing machine where they laundered it. But yep, it was a concession stand to rent your bathing suits.
It's 5 minutes before that, somebody else was wearing it. That's awesome.
Right here behind me, you'll see some wooden posts. These are remnants from when it was a Fern Grove picnic area of their picnic tables. And there's like three sets here in this area of what's left of the picnic tables.
They're saying they're the oldest picnic tables that they know of right now.
Yep, that they know of. Okay, so the guided tour by the naturalist Jeremy was awesome.
He did a great job.
He knew so much history from the area, and we learned so much about the amusement park. It was really cool. So if you get here, the guided tour is a must. Now we're ready to climb back up 200 and some feet.
Yep.
Back to the parking lot.
Let's go. We should have took the van back, but they offered. Oh well. Oh, slow poke.
Oh my goodness.
You only have to go up that hill.
You know, and around the curve and around another curve. We're getting everything ready for our dinner that we're going to have together. Looks like some good food, good chili, and the rain has stopped.
Here, grab a chair somewhere, eat, enjoy, come back to second, third, whatever you'd like to do. Appreciate everybody being here, and appreciate everybody bringing things. So, whoever wants to jump in first, go.
Well, we made it back from the campground.
We had a wonderful time, and I don't even think we told you guys what took us to Charlestown State Park.
I think we forgot to tell you.
You may have noticed by our video that we were with a group of people. It was called the Rockwood Gathering, and it was put on by Rick and Susan Newton. I believe it was their 3rd year. It's the first year for us.
Yeah, so we had a great time.
We were the newbies.
Yeah, yeah.
But they did a wonderful job in planning the activities and putting together the dinner and all the fun door prizes and giveaways.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, guys.
We do. You guys did an amazing job.
Yeah.
I know it was a lot of work, but it turned out great.
It did.
And even though we had a little bit of rain, it didn't ruin the festivities.
Did not.
So even though we had a little issue with the tire, once we got that all straightened around, it was fun.
Yeah, we had
fun
a great
times.
time. Yeah.
we got to see our old friends, Brian and Ann. So that was nice to catch up with them.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the campground is very nice. A lot of the sites are huge and private.
Yeah.
A lot of them have some private, you know, there's vegetation between them.
Zoe's wanting to talk.
Do you have something to say? Huh?
But anyway, we really like the campground. I mean,
Yeah.
it was super nice. It's right on the Ohio River.
They have a lot of full hookup sites, which makes it nice. The restrooms, as you could see, were super clean and super bright. And for me, that's always a plus because I do still use the restroom facilities. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think the attraction or the big attraction here was the Rose Island abandoned amusement park.
Yeah, that was really, really cool to see.
It's got a lot of history, and we really enjoyed the guided tour from the naturalist. He did a wonderful job. If you guys get to come here, make sure you do the guided tour because you learn so much more.
Yeah, yeah.
The hill to the amusement park is a bit of a killer.
Yeah.
The walk down's not bad. The walk back up, just take your time.
Yeah, take your time. You'll be okay.
There's a couple other options, but it was a great time.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed it.
Yep.
And can't say anything bad about it.
No.
Like Corey said, the Ohio River's right there, which makes it handy for boaters.
Yeah, it's like 14 miles from Louisville. So you can drive to Louisville if you get bored.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff around there.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we get to go back next year and we can see more of the surrounding area.
Yeah, there's a Krispy Kreme donut there, close.
Yes, we did find the Krispy Kreme donut. So we're going to wrap this up. And like I said, no negatives. We enjoyed it.
Yep,
It was a good time. 2 thumbs up and a paw. We want to thank everybody for watching. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
If you liked the video, give us that thumbs up.
And please subscribe.
And don't forget to click that bell so you're reminded of our next video.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.